In Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you can make sandwiches to increase your odds of finding a shiny Pokemon. If you stack the sandwich on top of your shiny charm, which you get for completing the base game Pokedex, then your chances are even better. And if you go to a mass outbreak and knock out a bunch of Pokemon and stack the other two methods, then your chances become astronomically better. With this in mind, I want to go and catch some Pokemon I shiny hunted in Sword and Shield, but failed to get, plus a few others. To start off, I find a Droopy outbreak and begin there. They are nestled at the foot of a waterfall, near a bridge, and that's going to make things a bit of a pain as the hunt drags on. I throw ingredients onto a sandwich and begin searching. I read online that starting up a picnic and canceling resets the immediate area as spawns, so it becomes my main tactic. After about 25 minutes looking for a Droopy, I'm bored of this area and move over to Kitakami and look for a shiny Kommo-o. I don't find any luck in the remaining time and reset the sandwich for round 2. Back in Paldea, I spend another 25 minutes with no luck before heading back to Kitakami. This time, I find myself a shiny Kommo-o. In an attempt to weaken it, I accidentally knock it out. I didn't properly risk assess the situation, and upset at myself, I get a new sandwich going and go back to Paldea. I get bored of the picnic strategy and decide to look up and down the river for a change of scenery. Luckily, I finally find a shiny Droopy and catch it. With the remaining time, I head back to hopefully find another Kommo-o. It takes the rest of the sandwich and the start of another, but I do find the Kommo-o, and this time I don't faint it. With loads of time still on the sandwich, I look around to see if Shelgon outbreak. I head over and start culling the herd. Luckily, the area is fairly open so I can get an easy look for things that are not like the other. The problem is that in this cave there are different dragon types roaming around, so to help the Shelgons, I send my team to artificially select the species I want around. The sandwich runs out and I make a less powerful one just to try and save those precious Urban Mysticas. With about 10 seconds left on the sandwich, I see a sickly looking Shelgon and add him to my collection. Now I've had enough of these dragon types, and I've had my eye on those Tinkatons for a while now. I head to a spot that I think will bring some luck, scarf down a fairy type sandwich, and get to work. The area is smaller, so I have to have my team take out any non-shinies to promote new spawns. But after a short while, I get the feeling this isn't the best spot. So I head to a spot north of Zapapico town and search there. It's a wider area so the spawns are more frequent and plentiful. Eventually, I spot a rusted mace near a tree and my search here is over. Now the thing about the Tinka Lines' hammers are that they are made out of the parts of Corviknights that they take out. And since I had hatched over 2,000 eggs in Shield before giving up, I feel like it's time to get that shiny Rookidee. First things first, I check a couple places for pure Rookidee spawns, but I'm quickly met with Haunchcrows. I'll need to wait until daylight to start that. Luckily, there's an outbreak of Altaria I can check while I wait. No luck with the Altaria, but the sun is up and I find that east of Mezagoza is perfect for Rookidee hunting. I make a flying sandwich and am immediately greeted by this fine new friend. With almost a full sandwich to use up, I take my search back to Altaria. I run back and forth in the area and find the golden dragon bird in about 10 minutes. The Altaria worries me the entire fight due to the ability to use takedown, but I eventually prevail. I've still got plenty of time to find another shiny, so after looking for a suitable target, I settle on Kilowattrel and head to the northernmost point of Paldea. It's not long before I find a shiny boy in a flock and I'm able to easily nab him. With a little time I have left, I search for a Rufflet, but my luck finally runs dry. All in all, I've gotten 7 shinies richer and even gotten 3 of them with one sandwich. I'd call that a pretty good day.